My beloved child, listen closely, because the moment you saw that woman smile at you, something inside the air shifted, quiet, delicate, almost invisible. You didn't notice it then, but the universe noticed it for you. Her smile looked soft, harmless, comforting even, yet her heart carried a whisper so faint you wouldn't have heard it even if the world had gone silent. That whisper wasn't shaped from kindness. It wasn't born from truth. It carried a crack, a tension, a secret she hoped you'd never sense. And now, as you hear these words, something inside you wakes up. Something huge is waiting for you, hidden in the folds of her intentions, wrapped inside the shadows of a moment you thought meant nothing. But the universe wants you to know, her smile was the surface, her truth was buried underneath it like a ticking revelation never meant to be heard. My cherished one, let me pull you deeper into this unfolding mystery, because this is where the story begins to change shape. There is a reason your spirit felt uneasy after that encounter, even if you brushed it off. There is a reason your intuition flickered like a candle fighting against a wind you couldn't see. She appeared gentle, familiar, almost like someone who wanted to uplift you, yet behind that gentle expression lived a pulse of something unspoken. Something she tried to bury under her practiced grace. Her heart whispered betrayal not because she wanted to harm you, but because she carries a story you are not supposed to see yet. A story that connects to you more deeply than either of you will ever admit. A story that has been unfolding behind your back longer than you can imagine. And the moment she smiled, a thread tightened around your destiny, pulling you toward a revelation that will make your breath stop for a second. Something huge is waiting for you. My divine one, the universe bends when truth tries to break through, and right now, it is bending around you. That woman didn't enter your path by accident. Her smile wasn't placed on her lips by coincidence. Every part of that moment was orchestrated, every breath, every glance, every heartbeat around you was part of a larger design. Yet the truth she carries is heavier than her expression could ever betray. She is not who she allowed you to believe she was, and the reason you're hearing this now is because the veil around her is thinning. You are being guided into awareness so you can see beyond the charm, beyond the softness, beyond the surface she crafted with careful intention. Prepare your spirit, because the deeper you go into this story, the more everything you assumed will begin to unravel. My beloved child, the moment you walked away from her, destiny didn't walk with you. It stayed right behind her, studying the shift in her eyes, the slight tremble in her breath, the hesitation that revealed more truth than her smile ever could. You don't know this yet, but someone above you, beyond you, and deeply connected to your path has been watching every second. And now, you're being asked to stay with these words, because the next moments of this revelation will not just open your eyes, they will protect your spirit. Something huge is waiting for you, and the truth is beginning to take shape. Before we go deeper, let your heart stay awake, your mind stay open, and your intuition stay alert. If this message reaches you with force, then don't hesitate to share it forward, because someone else may need the protection hidden inside it too. My chosen soul, understand this. Her smile wasn't an accident, but the weight behind it wasn't either. She has been carrying a conflict in her heart. A battle between what she shows and what she hides. Her intentions are not simple, and her connection to you is not shallow. She smiled because she needed you to see kindness, while praying you wouldn't see the storm inside her. She wanted her softness to distract you from the truth pressing against her chest, a truth she has been keeping from you for far longer than you realize. She is not who you think she is. She is not who you believed her to be. There is a version of her she hides from the world, a version that woke up the moment your eyes met. And if these words resonate with you, if something deep in your soul feels stirred, then don't hold this energy alone. Spread it. Let the universe deliver this message to every soul tied to your destiny. My sacred one, listen carefully now. The universe is revealing something she never wanted uncovered. Her heart whispered betrayal not out of malice, but out of fear. Fear of losing control, fear of losing an image she built, fear of letting you see the truth she tucked behind her smile. But your spirit is stronger than her disguise. Your intuition is sharper than her silence. And your destiny refuses to let you walk blindly any longer. As you hear this, a layer of illusion is peeling away, slowly, deliberately, unavoidably. Something huge is waiting for you, and the next part will take you even deeper. Into the hidden rooms of her intentions, into the truth she thought you'd never uncover. Stay with this message, and when your heart is ready, help this truth reach those who walk blindly into the smiles that hide shadows. My beloved child, the air around her shifted long before you even noticed her presence. You felt a pull, a strange familiarity, a softness that almost convinced you she was harmless, maybe even someone meant to be on your side. But the universe works in layers, and hers were stacked with secrets. That single smile she gave you wasn't just a moment, it was a mask slipping into place. She hoped you would take it at face value, that you wouldn't sense the tremor of uncertainty behind her eyes, or the quiet tension wrapped around her heartbeat. Yet your soul caught something, didn't it? A whisper, a flicker, a second of something's off. That was not imagination. That was not paranoia. That was your spirit trying to warn you, long before her truth meets you face to face. Something huge is waiting for you. My luminous one, let me take you deeper, because the truth doesn't just hide in shadows, it hides in the smallest expressions. The way she tilted her head. The way her lips curved too slowly, like she was forcing the smile to match a story she didn't actually feel. The way her eyes didn't soften the way genuine feelings do. These details are tiny, nearly invisible to the untrained eye, but your intuition caught them because the universe trained you through every betrayal, every disappointment, every heartbreak you've ever survived. Her heart whispered betrayal because she has been carrying a question about you, a confusion, a hesitation she didn't know how to handle. She tried to cover it with sweetness, hoping you wouldn't see the truth she's barely holding together. She is not who she lets others believe she is. She is not who she pretends to be around you. And very soon, something will happen that reveals her real intentions. Something huge is waiting for you. My awakened one, destiny has begun to move. The energy around you is shifting, like a curtain slowly rising on a stage where someone has been rehearsing behind your back. She has been holding on to feelings she cannot confess, fears she cannot explain, and a story that includes you in ways she never planned. Her smile wasn't a weapon. But it wasn't innocent either. It was the beginning of a truth that's about to come undone. You are being guided to see beyond the charm, beyond the subtlety, beyond the illusion she crafted with careful hands. The universe is giving you clarity before reality catches up, because you deserve to walk forward with awareness, not confusion. And as the next part unfolds, the picture will sharpen. Her intentions, her fears, her hidden motives, everything will start aligning right before your eyes. Stay with this message. The revelation ahead is far bigger than you think. My beloved child, the universe has been circling this truth around you for far longer than you realize. The moment she smiled at you, a doorway opened, quiet, subtle, but powerful enough to shift the entire direction of your destiny. That smile wasn't random. It wasn't simple. It wasn't pure coincidence. Something inside her stirred when she saw you, something she has been trying to bury under layers of calmness and practiced charm. Her heart whispered betrayal because she knows something about you that she has never spoken aloud. A truth she carries like a weight. A truth she hides behind a soft expression so you never see the storm behind it. But now the universe is urging you to stay, to listen, to continue, because the next pieces of this revelation are not just meant for understanding. They are meant for transformation. And if these words find a place in your spirit, let them echo forward. Someone else may need this awakening too. My radiant soul, there is a reason her energy felt strange, even if you dismissed it at first. The universe allowed that moment to happen so you could sense the contrast between what she shows and what she feels. She smiled because she wanted to appear composed, unbothered, unaffected. But her heart trembled because she is deeply conflicted about you, more than she is willing to admit. She is carrying emotions she doesn't know how to express, fears she doesn't know how to confront, and a tension she doesn't want you to sense. She is not who she wants to appear as. She is not the perfectly calm soul she pretends to be around you. There is a hidden chapter of her story that touches your name, your presence, your energy in a way that she never expected. And the universe is pushing this truth forward because something huge is waiting for you, an unveiling, a realization, a shift that will connect every missing piece. As this message reaches you, help it find others who walk blindly into the smiles that hide storms. My chosen one, destiny is preparing to expose everything she hoped would stay unseen. Her smile was the first signal, the crack in the surface. Behind that gentle curve of her lips is a secret wrapped in hesitation, a truth wrapped in guilt, a feeling wrapped in confusion. She has been wrestling with this inner conflict for longer than you know. And soon, very soon, something will happen that forces her real intentions to rise to the surface. A conversation, an encounter, a moment of vulnerability, something is forming in the unseen, and it will change the way you look at her forever. The universe is guiding you not to fear this revelation, but to be ready for it. Because when the truth steps into the light, you will understand why her smile felt like a message, and why her heart whispered betrayal. Something huge is waiting for you, and the next part will break open the deepest layer of this mystery, revealing what she truly feels, fears, and hides. My beloved child, the universe is pulling you into the deepest part of this revelation now, the place where surface illusions dissolve and only raw, unfiltered truth remains. When she smiled at you, it wasn't just a moment, it was a signal. A spark. A slip in her energy that exposed more than she intended. You didn't see the full weight in that moment, but your spirit felt it. A subtle tightening. A quiet alertness. A sensation you couldn't name then, but you can feel echoing inside you now. Her heart whispered betrayal because she has been holding on to a truth that doesn't match the face she showed you. The conflict inside her has been growing, stretching, twisting, and your presence intensified it. Something huge is waiting for you, and this next layer uncovers why she reacted that way, why her emotions shifted the second your energy entered her space. My enlightened one, understand this. She has been watching you from a distance far longer than you've realized. Not in a harmful way, not in a dangerous way, but in a way filled with unresolved feelings she doesn't know how to manage. Something about you triggers a storm inside her. A mixture of admiration, fear, guilt, and longing all tangled together. She smiles because she wants you to believe everything is fine. She hides because she doesn't want you to see the truth unraveling beneath her composure. And yet, the universe refuses to let her stay hidden forever. Her story is tied to yours in a way she never expected, and that connection is starting to reveal the cracks in her mask. Her heart whispered betrayal because she's been torn between what she feels and what she fears will happen if those feelings are exposed. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's wrapped inside this emotional chaos she can no longer suppress. My rising soul, the truth is beginning to breathe through the cracks she tried to seal shut. Her smile was meant to keep you at a safe distance, but instead it opened a doorway into her real intentions, her real emotions, her real conflict. She has been carrying a weight that is tied to you, a truth that scares her because once it comes out, nothing between you will ever be the same again. The universe is preparing you, step by step, layer by layer, to understand what she hides, not to fear it, but to see it clearly. Very soon, a moment will come where her mask slips again, but this time you will recognize it instantly. You will feel the shift. You will understand the message. And when that happens, everything that once felt confusing will suddenly align. Something huge is waiting for you, and the next part will take you into the core of her hidden truth, why she smiled, why her heart trembled, and what revelation is moving toward you even now. My beloved child, this is the point where the hidden truth begins to pulse louder than the silence she has wrapped around it. The moment she smiled at you, something inside her slipped, just for half a second. A spark of truth escaped before she managed to cage it again. That tiny, almost invisible spark is what your soul felt. Not danger, not harm, but the weight of something she has been trying to keep buried. Her heart whispered betrayal because she knows she cannot keep this secret much longer. The universe is peeling her layers, revealing the difference between her intentions and her presentation. There is a version of her she hides from the world, a version that only appears when your energy touches hers. Something huge is waiting for you, and the universe is guiding you toward it step by step, breath by breath. My awakened one, she is battling between two sides of herself. The part that wants to come closer to you, and the part that fears the consequences of doing so. She thinks you cannot see the shift happening inside her, but the universe made sure you felt it. The way her breath paused. The way her eyes softened for a moment and then quickly hardened again. The way her smile held something unspoken, something she desperately hoped you wouldn't notice. But your spirit is sharper than her disguise. You sense the tension. You sense the hesitation. You sense the truth pressing against her heart, begging to be released. She is not who she pretends to be around you. She is not as controlled, as detached, or as unaffected as she wants you to believe. Her feelings, her fears, her regrets, they are rising. And the closer the revelation comes, the more her heart trembles. Something huge is waiting for you. My luminous soul, destiny is not just unfolding, it is accelerating. What she hides is moving toward the surface, no matter how much she tries to hold it down. The universe is aligning events around you, creating moments where her truth will have no choice but to reveal itself. A conversation may slip. A look may linger too long. An emotion may break through her controlled expression. These signs are not accidents, they are signals. Her smile was the first sign. Her trembling heart was the second. What comes next will be unmistakable. You are being guided into clarity, not confusion. Into insight, not illusion. Into truth, not assumption. She is carrying something connected to you, something she never meant for you to discover, but something fate refuses to keep hidden. And as this story deepens, you are being prepared for the moment when everything inside her finally comes undone. My beloved child, the universe is now pulling you straight into the core of the truth she has been running from. The moment she smiled at you, a ripple moved through her soul, a ripple she tried to hide behind calm eyes and steady breath. But the heart never lies, and hers has been whispering louder with every encounter, every memory, every unspoken moment tied to your presence. Her heart whispered betrayal not because she wishes to harm you, but because she fears what her real emotions might do to both of your paths. She is living in a quiet conflict, torn between who she thinks she must be and who she becomes the moment she senses you near. Something huge is waiting for you, and the universe is positioning you to see what she has kept hidden in the shadows of her silence. My radiant one, she has been carrying a secret, one connected to you, one that has shaped her behavior more deeply than her smile could ever show. She has tried to maintain distance, composure, neutrality, but the universe keeps pulling your energies into alignment, and each time that happens, her mask cracks a little more. The softness in her eyes. The hesitation in her voice. The way she turns away too quickly. These are not coincidences, they are the signs of a story she has been trying to rewrite inside herself. She is not who she pretends to be around you. She is softer. She is conflicted. She is terrified of what the truth might do if it slips out. You walked into her life like a mirror she wasn't ready to face, and now her heart is revealing pieces she hoped would stay invisible. Something huge is waiting for you, and its arrival is getting closer with every silent moment between you and her. My chosen soul, destiny does not make mistakes. The universe does not place a smile in your path unless there is meaning behind it. Her smile carried a contradiction. Warmth wrapped around uncertainty, affection wrapped around fear, truth wrapped around hesitation. She knows something she should have told you long ago. She feels something she has never allowed herself to admit. And the weight of hiding it has become too heavy for her to carry in silence. The universe is preparing to reveal everything she has kept locked inside her heart. A moment is coming where her mask will fall completely, not partially, not subtly, but fully. And you will see her truth in a way that cannot be misunderstood. What she hides, what she feels, what she fears, it is all converging into one powerful revelation. My beloved child, the universe is bringing you to the very edge of the truth now, closer than you have ever been. That moment when she smiled at you was not small, accidental, or meaningless. It was the breaking point of a secret she has carried far too long. A secret that has stretched her heart thin, made her spirit restless, and filled her chest with a pressure she cannot release. Her heart whispered betrayal because she has been betraying her own truth, betraying her own feelings, betraying her own intentions, all to keep you from seeing the real version of her. You felt something in that moment, didn't you? A strange tug. A quiet signal. An inner voice that said, "There's more here than she's showing." That voice was right. Something huge is waiting for you, and the universe is preparing you to witness a revelation she never meant to expose. My luminous one, she has been pretending to be stronger than she is. She has been pretending to be distant, stable, unaffected, but your presence shakes something deep inside her. Every time your energy brushes hers, she feels a pull she doesn't understand, a fear she can't explain, and a longing she cannot silence. Her smile was not confidence, it was a shield. A fragile one. A shield she crafted so you wouldn't see the truth burning behind her eyes. The truth that she is conflicted about you in ways she never expected. She is not who she shows you. She is not the calm, composed, detached soul she wants you to believe she is. In reality, she is overwhelmed. Confused. Torn between the emotion she feels and the fear of where that emotion might lead. And that is why her heart whispered that warning. Not to harm you, but to prepare you. Something huge is waiting for you, and she is standing right at the center of it. My awakened soul, destiny is orchestrating a moment where her truth will finally slip, not accidentally, but inevitably. A moment where her guard will fall so quickly she won't have time to hide what her heart really carries. The universe has been guiding you to notice the signs, her hesitation, her avoidance, the way she looks at you when she thinks you're not paying attention. These signs reveal a truth she has been trying to bury under silence. But silence is reaching its limit. The pressure inside her heart is building, rising, pushing toward the surface. And soon, very soon, something will force her truth into the open. A conversation. A sudden emotion. A moment she can't control. And when it happens, everything will make sense. The smile, the tension, the whisper of betrayal, it all points to a revelation forming just beyond your sight.